In this BDRSuite demo, I'll show you how to configure replication for VMware VMs and how to perform failover and failback. BDRSuite offers agentless VM replication. When you replicate a VM, BDRSuite creates an exact copy on the target host, either in the same or a different location. This replica VM is kept in sync with the source VM. In case of a disaster, the replicas are ready to start, allowing you to quickly failover and failback, ensuring business continuity. To get started, click Start Free Trial in the BDRSuite website. Download and install BDRSuite on Windows or Linux machines, or even as a Docker container. For a step-by-step video on how to install and set up a backup server, check out the link in the description. Be sure to fill in the form provided for technical assistance. Once the installation is complete, open the BDRSuite Backup Server console. Enter the username, password, and click Sign In. You can now experience BDRSuite's full-featured version in your environment with a 30-day free trial. To begin the replication process, in the BDRSuite Backup Server, navigate to the VM Replication tab and click on VMware vSphere. First, add the ESXi or vCenter server to the BDRSuite Backup Server as a data source. You can check the description box for the detailed Adding Data Source video. The hosts you've added will be listed here. To configure VM replication, click the Configure VM Replication button corresponding to the ESXi or vCenter server on which the VMs you want to replicate are running. On the VM selection page, if you've selected a vCenter host for replication, all the ESXi hosts managed by the vCenter will be displayed on this page along with the VMs on those ESXi hosts. If you've chosen a specific ESXi host, only the VMs on that host will be displayed. For replication, you can either select the entire host or specific VMs. Note that VMs from different ESXi hosts can also be selected in the same replication job. To exclude specific VMs or disks, click on VM or Disk Exclusion button. Exclusions are optional. If you've selected an entire host, you can exclude specific VMs using VM exclusion. Additionally, with disk exclusion, you can exclude specific disks from a VM using various criteria. Click on Next to proceed. Guest processing is an optional advanced setting. Enable this option only if you want to create transitionally consistent replication, log truncation, and system file exclusions on the VM. Otherwise, skip this step. Now, click on Next. On this page, you can configure the scheduling settings. BDRSuite provides flexible options for scheduling VM replication. In this demo, I've set the replication to run every 15 minutes. You can also set a VM replication window based on your needs, during which replication will be paused. Now click Next. On the target selection page, choose the target ESXi or vCenter host where you want to replicate, the source VMs or host. You can add the new ESXi or vCenter host. Then select the data store. Next, enter a suffix for the replica VM name with which it will be listed on the target host. Then, choose the number of restore points you want to retain. Once all these details are entered, click on Next. Enable the Configure Network Mapping option by checking the box. This ensures that replicated VMs have the correct network settings on the target host for seamless failover. Click the search icon and choose the source and target network. You can click on the plus icon to add more mappings. Now click Next. The ReIP setting allows to automatically update the DNS or IP address of the replicated VMs to match the target network during failover. Now click on Add Rule to proceed. Enter the rule name, source VM DNS IP details, and then replica VM's preferred DNS IP. Once done, click OK. Now click on Next. Enter the replication job name, review the configurations, and click on Save Replication. Click on Save Replication Job to confirm. You will be redirected to the list of VM replication jobs page. You can click on the In Progress icon to view the replication progress. Once the replication is complete, the replica VM will be created in the target host and will be in an off state with replication taking place as per the schedule. You can click on the Reports icon to view the replication reports. All right, now let's move to the restore process. In the BDRSuite Backup Server, navigate to the VM Replication tab and choose Failover and Failback. Click on Restore Replica of the corresponding replication job you wish to perform failover or failback for. You need to select the replica type. I will show you about each of these types in a sequence. First, let's choose the failover option. Failover to the replica VM involves switching operations from the primary source VM to the replica, ensuring that the replicated VM takes over the role of the original VM. Once selected, click on Next. Choose the restore point and click on Next. Select the VM you want to failover. Now click Next. Review and click on the Failover button. Click on OK to confirm. The failover has started successfully. Let me take you to the ESXi host and show you the VM, which I have just failed over. This is the target ESXi host, to which we replicated the VM to. You can see the replicated VM with the suffix replica has been turned on and is ready to move forward with the operations. This is the successful failover process. Now click on the Reports icon to view the failover report. Next, when you need a VM with all the changes done in the failover state and bring it back to production site or other site, you need to perform failback. For that, you need to navigate again to the VM Replication tab and select Failover and Failback option. Click on Restore Replica of the respective replication job. In the Choose Replica Type page, select the Finalize Failover option and click on Next. Choose the replica VM which is failed over. Then, click on Next. Under the Finalize Failover, you have 3 different options. The first is the Undo Failover. This feature turns off the replica VM and simply rolls back the replica VM to its initial state. Know that this will also erase all the changes made on the replica VM when it failed over. The second option is Permanent Failover. This option will permanently move the operations of the source VM to the target VM, and it will now permanently become a VM on the target. The third option is the Failback. This option lets you create a copy of the replica VM on the source or to a different ESXi host with all the modifications that happen to the VM in the failover state. For this demo, I will show you the failback operations. So select it and click on Next. On this page, choose the target ESXi or vCenter server where you want to failback. Select the data store and check the target VM name. This is the name using which you can identify the failback VM in the target host. Now, click on Next. Review and click on Failback. Click on OK to confirm. Failback has been initiated now. The progress details will be shown here. This is the target ESXi host that we selected to failback the VM. As you can see, the VM has been listed here after failback. This is the copy of the source replica VM with all the changes that happened in the failover state. Now you can click on the Reports icon to view the failback report. Now there are options to finalize the failback, so you can again navigate to the VM Replication tab and click on Failover and Failback. Click on Restore Replica of the respective replication job. As you can see, there are options to finalize the failback. First is the Undo Failback. This operation reverts the replica VM to its failover state, restoring it to the condition it was in before the failback. Second is the Commit Failback. This permanently moves operations to the failback VM and continues with the VM replication process to ensure ongoing data protection and synchronization. Apart from failover and failback, you can also simply choose to restore specific files granularly using the File Level Recovery option. Once selected, click on Next. Select the Restore version and click on Next. Keep clicking the Expand icon until you locate the file you want to restore. Select the files you wish to restore and click on Next. Choose the target location on the backup server where you want to download the files locally and click Next. Review the configuration and then click on Download. Restore has been initiated successfully, and you can also click on the Progress icon to check the restore progress. Once the restore is complete, you can find the downloaded file in the target location. Click on the Restore icon to see the file level recovery report. That's it. Now it's your turn to try it out. Visit our website to start your free trial. And if you need any assistance, contact BDR support. Thanks for watching.